Well, how's everybody doing today? Crypto Rick here, and wow, what a day in crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and pretty much everything else is absolutely ripping. So if you are like me, you're always enjoying these pumps, and then once they start to settle down, you're looking for your next gem to put some of those profits into, because while we love the Bitcoin and the Ethereum pumps, we're talking 5, 10, 20% pumps with those, where we're talking 5, 10, and 20x in some of the other opportunities. So today I'm going to bring you one of those potential opportunities so you can take a look at it, do your research, and decide if you want to go ahead and jump in. So with that being said, everybody, let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am very, very excited to bring you this one because it is really scratching the surface of so many things that interest me. This is nothing other than Clam Island. ClamIsland.fi is brought to you by a team with a ton of DeFi and NFT experience, and they're bringing both of those worlds together, combining them with some in-game stuff. I mean, these characters, the graphics on this website are insane, and it's not the only thing that's crazy. When I start digging in and showing you how this project works, you're going to see some absolute amazing earning opportunities. So with that being said, I just want to go ahead and, before we show you the how, I just want to talk to you a little bit about what these guys are doing, right? So as I mentioned, they have a ton of experience in the space, NFTs, DeFi. They've been farming since the early days, and they've seen all sorts of stuff happening, right? Everything that they saw was lacking the innovation, right? There's no product backing it. There's no native reward tokens, and it was really just like those quick pump and dump things. And they're trying to avoid that completely by bringing not just a very cool looking platform, but one that has multiple ways to earn, multiple ways to win. And they wanted to create it where it was new, it was fun, right? It's interesting and sustainable. So it's not here today and gone tomorrow. So that's really what I like about it. These guys were basically on the Filecoin Launchpad Accelerator program, right? They refined their idea a bit and really became a vision for a long-term project that you're seeing here today with Clam Islands. So basically, there's a whole lot of stuff here when it comes to Clam Islands. You're here, when you come here, you're gonna start talking right here to the captain, right? He's gonna welcome you to the island, which is pretty awesome, right? So these characters you'll see in each of the different rooms, so to speak, or different parts of the island. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know about all of the different aspects of the island, what they're used for, how they work together, and they're just guide you along the way. So they'll help you with investing and buying NFTs and pretty much everything. So it's a pretty cool idea, right? To have this in-game guide, so to speak, helping you, guiding you through the process here. And man, there is a lot to do. This isn't something that you just buy, put in your wallet, and forget about. This is an interactive, fun, and it's caught my interest, and so I wanted to bring it to you. I wanted to show it to you as well. Okay, so as you can see from here, he'll tell you all about the island, right? Says go to the shop, go to the bank, get some gems and some shell tokens, and that's how you invest, right? If you need some help, try visiting Janet in the info center. So you could simply click the info center button there, and it will bring you to our friend Janet, the sea turtle. I mean, just look at the graphics on this webpage, guys. This is some next level stuff. So as you'll see, like, there's a YouTube interview, so you could actually go and watch that as well. So there's the visitor's guide that will bring you to their Medium, which, if it's easier for you this way, you could go ahead and run through their Medium. But I wanted to actually show you a little bit of how this project works. So let's go ahead and jump in and explore this island, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell him, I love talking to you, but I don't want to talk to you right now, all right? And then I want to explore. So basically what you'll have is you'll see the shop is here, you'll see info, bank, safe, and farm, and each of these things do something different, okay? So the shop right here, this is where you'll buy your Clam NFTs and harvest them for shell tokens, okay? In order to get your Clam NFTs, you must have the gem token. Now you'll get that from the bank, which will actually lead you to Pancake Swap, which is pretty nice as well. Nice and easy to use that way, okay? The info part of the island, obviously this is where you get all the information for now, and when they have updates and things like that, it'll be there, like explainer videos, Medium articles, videos about how to set up MetaMask for people that are brand new to DeFi and all of that, okay? So info is exactly what it says. It is your hub for information. Then you have the bank. This is where you're gonna go and invest into yield farming, pool. You can choose your pearls, boost your yield. So there's all sorts of cool stuff. We'll get into that in a little bit. And then the safe is where you can see Pearl NFTs that you have. Basically just a view into your wallet, be able to see exactly. And then the farm is where you go to deposit your clams to farm your pearls, okay? So I think that the first thing we want to do, right, let's start at step one. We got to get some gem tokens. So you click the bank, you know, or Tanja is here, and she's the greatest, right? We're like, man, Tanja, you the best, girl. So what we want to do is you can go ahead and talk to her if you want. But man, before we even get the gem tokens, I want to show you some of this stuff, guys. Check this out. 3,145% APR. That is almost 10% a day on that. Take a look at that. And you'll be able to boost it as well later on, okay? So much interesting stuff happening here. And just look, guys, just take a look at some of these APRs, okay? There's a lot. When you're looking at the farming and opportunities here, there's a lot. But first thing we got to do, let's get some gems, okay? The clams are 150 gem right now, okay? So I want to make sure that everybody's well aware of that. Make sure you do the understand. You guys should know the drill on this. Let's do 300 of these bad boys. See what we got. Just gonna wait because MetaMask is pretty slow today, right? Pancake Swap is pretty slow today. I think everything is pretty slow today, unfortunately, just simply due to the crazy crypto pump. That seems to be what happens, right? Is we see these huge pumps and we see the slowness come to all networks, not just Ethereum, right? It happens everywhere. I'll just go ahead and add that to my MetaMask just for funsies, and so we can keep it tracked nice and easy. So there you have it. That was easy, right? I just purchased some gems. Okay, so now you can see my gem balance has increased to 400. I bought 400 of them. The gem price is 49 cents each. Okay, shell price 58.24. Okay, so now that I have my gem, I'm not going to touch this yet, guys. Okay, I'll come back to this because I will be staking in this bad boy. Don't you worry about that. You better believe it. So we're going to go ahead and go next to the shop, because the shop is where you buy your clams, and you better believe I'm going and getting some of these clams with these gems I just got, right? So let's go ahead and do exactly that. I want to buy my clams. So you can see 150 gem, I want to buy it. Pops up MetaMask. Guys, and just so you know, there's literally billions of possible trait combinations for these NFTs, okay? So it's wild, okay? It's wild. I'll show you in the safe room after we go ahead and purchase some of these here. Well, I'll show you in the safe room what we got. Again, just a little slow on the MetaMask today. No big deal. No big deal. We're used to it. If you're in crypto and you're not used to a little bit of a delay during pumps, man, get used to it, because that's just how it goes. All right, so that transaction has been sent. So we're gonna go ahead and refresh just for fun and see if it's gone through yet. Still going. All right, so we got the gem balance going. Let's go ahead and check out the Saferoom and see if it's in there yet. We got no clams, we got no pearls. There we go. One went through now. My gem balance has gone down to 250. So again, now it's in the minting process. So patience is key, ladies and gentlemen. Not everything is instant like we would love it to be, right? So my gem balance dropped to 250 because that's how much it costs to mint. One is 150, so 400 minus 150 is 250. Don't panic if you don't see it come up right away, right? We are dealing again with the network congestion, and that's just part of what we do. So I will continue to show my patience here, because it's going to be worth it. And the APRs that you're seeing from this project are exciting. I mean, very, very exciting. While we're waiting, let me go ahead and I want to just buy another one while we wait. Let's just buy another clam while we wait. Oh, I got to collect my clam. I guess that would help, huh? So one moment, just let me unbox this clam for you. Did you know that no one knows what clam is inside until you collect it? Not even me. All right, you go ahead and unbox this clam, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So as you'll see here, the transaction is sending. It's not too long. Luckily, we're not on Ethereum, right? Because not only would it take much longer, but it would cost a whole lot more. I'm gonna buy, while that's loading, we're gonna buy another clam. That's right. That's right. I'm a clam lover. I'm actually one of my favorite foods in the world is clams. So, although this picture looks more like an oyster, if I'm being honest, that's okay. So we got one. Let's go to the Saferoom while we wait. So my rarity is not great. I got a common clam, number 1134. Okay, it is what it is. I wish it was a super rare or legendary, right? But obviously that's just the luck of the draw, ladies and gentlemen. So number 1134, not too bad. I think I like that. And so what you'll do here is this is where you'll be able to see where you have your clams and any collected pearls or anything like that, okay? So when you click on your clam, it will pop up right here and say stake in farm, right? Now look at this guy. Look at his cute little tongue. I don't care. That's a cute clam. The little X's. All right, so I'm going to stake this thing. I'm going to deposit my clam. I'm going to deposit my clam. So if you can see, we require a deposit of 10 gem, right? 10 gem to produce the pearl. The deposit will be consumed when a pearl is produced. If you withdrew your clam without producing a pearl and without a refund of your deposit, then you won't need to pay the deposit again. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I want to proceed. All right, so this is going to create a pearl for me, okay? So the pearl will actually help boost my earnings, which is pretty cool. So you can start seeing this is an entire ecosystem, right? This is an entire ecosystem. I had to do it this way for you because a normal review of just covering some things wouldn't have done this project justice. They put so much time, so much effort, and so much energy into doing this and doing it right that I had to go through step by step and show you this stuff, guys. I had to. It would have been disrespectful of me towards this project if I didn't, right? I mean, honestly, it would have been disrespectful to all of you guys as the viewers as well, because quite frankly, we love it. We love this stuff. I love this stuff, at least. I can only speak for myself. So while we wait for that, don't forget, I went ahead. Investment pools. No. So, okay. So, let's go ahead and wait. I will go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here. Bank. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hide this thing, and we're going to wait for it to load. And then, so I'm going to go ahead. I know it costs 10 gems, so I'm going to go ahead and actually do 70 of these just for fun. We're going to deposit 70 gem, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to boost those bad boys with the clams. Okay. There's going to be 2 transactions, right? You have to approve everything before you're allowed to stake it. That's just how the these blockchain networks work. So, as you saw, it automatically popped up the second transaction once the first transaction was complete. So again, just like everything else, it's going to take a few minutes in order to get all this going. But a few minutes to make some of these crazy APRs is absolutely worth it to me. There we go. So that's heading to the good old abyss right now. So we'll see how that goes. Once that thing is deposited, we will go ahead back in there and farm some of these bad boys. Your transaction was successful. So let's go back to the farm. Okay, and deposit a clam. We're going to deposit this clam right here. Yes, do that. So the lifespan of this bad boy is 8 pearls. We've got 8 pearls remaining, okay? Pearl ETA, 2 days. Okay, so you can see here. Boosts are only available the first time the clam is deposited, and only if no other clams of the same rarity tier was deposited at the same time. Boost amounts will otherwise show 0. There you go. I now have a clam. Okay, so what I want to do here is I did create that second clam. So let's see what we got, just for fun, right? Let's see what we got. So as you can see, check this out. I mean, we just started. Right? Already starting to earn. Pretty cool stuff, right? Pretty cool stuff. I like it. Let's go to the shop. See what kind of clam I got. All right. So we're good on that. So let's go ahead and take a look now at the bank. Okay. As you can see, I'm going to minimize that. So as you can see, we have our yield happening, right? So you can withdraw your 70, okay? But you can see my My gems earned plus the gem boost is happening right here, right in front of me. So you'll be able to withdraw and harvest along the way, okay? So this fully unlocks in 29 days, 20 hours, 51 minutes, and 29 seconds. So 50% of gems earned is locked for a 7-day vesting period. During this period, the vesting gem can still be used to purchase clams. Okay, so you currently have 39 rewards vesting. So not too bad at all. So understanding how that works is crucial. But guys, take a look at some of these crazy rewards in here, right? There's some absolutely huge opportunities for those of you that are into DeFi and like to farm and like to do all that fun stuff. Definitely take a look at it, right? So there's a few different things here, right? There's Shell. As you can see, the Shell price 58.25. Shell's their governance token. It's not farmable. You can get Shell by buying it, or you can get Shell by harvesting Clam NFTs. One of the two NFTs, which will burn the Clam NFT. Okay, so when you harvest the Clam NFT, you'll actually receive Shell in that case. Okay, so gem. Well, I just showed you how you buy gem right off of there. There's also additional utility for gem because it combines with the NFTs to create the Clam NFTs and so on, okay? The Clam NFTs are the ones that we created. It's a rarity system with 6 billion different Clam combinations. Clams can be traded. Clam NFTs can be used for farming in 2 ways, right? They can be harvested for shell, and they can be staked in the Clam Islands farm to generate Pearl NFTs. And then you have the Pearl NFTs. So also have a rarity system here. They can be traded. You can use the pearls to boost your yield in the Clam Island Bank, right? The yield farming bank. Depending on the rarity of the pearl, the boost in the yield farm will be higher. So much happening. So they've made some tweaks to the ecosystem, making it more gamified, right? So there's a variety of different gamified tweaks to the ecosystem. So basically, you basically have the ability to purchase the clams and do all that stuff that we just did. But in the first week, there's 2,500 clams available for purchase. This number will actually decrease every week by 50 until there are only 500 clams left. There'll not only be a limited supply of clams in the market, but also reduce the inflation of the shell, which is always good. So remember, the only way to get shells supply increases is by harvesting Clam NFTs, which will then burn that clam. Okay, so clams have these traits, right? So they're more likely to produce pearls with certain traits. By design, it's not always the case that the rarer the clams produce rarer pearls. For example, white is the most common color of clams, but it's also the trait that increases the chance of producing a white pearl, which is the rarest color of pearls. Okay, so don't get confused. There is some tricky stuff going on in there, so make sure you're aware of that as well. So interesting things to mention. Besides that is, man, you just got to come over here and check it out. You know why? Because look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, just look at this opportunity. Join their community, ask some questions, do your research, do your due diligence, but more importantly, guys, come check this website out. They did an amazing job on this website. I mean, look, ooh, let's rotate. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can do with this. They did an amazing job. Caught my attention, caught my eye, and I wanted to bring it to you. If you like DeFi, if you like NFTs, if you like to be able to earn more with your crypto, this is one you might want to go ahead and take a look at. I want to thank you all very much for your time, and until next time, everybody, happy crypto hunting.